Alright, so now that you've started filling up the small dewar from the large dewar with liquid nitrogen, and you've ensured essentially that the pump is spinning at around 25-30 hertz, then the next thing to do is essentially wait until basically until the cryogenerators turn on. So what's happening now is you're filling up the little dewar with liquid nitrogen. Obviously you're filling up a system that was empty beforehand, right? So you're building up pressure inside this system. The point of that system back there is essentially to reliquefy liquid nitrogen or gaseous nitrogen into liquid nitrogen once you've passed a certain threshold, right? So that threshold is set here by the cryogenerators, and I had it set at about 8 bar. So the system continued to fill up until 8 bar, and at 8 bar, cryogenerator 2, which is the cryogenerator that is on, or sorry, it's the cryogenerator that is switched on, turned on. So now cryogenerator 2 is on, it's doing its thing, and it's basically compressing the gaseous nitrogen in there into liquid nitrogen, all while the pump is spinning. So now your goal is essentially to continue to fill and all while letting the cryogenerators do their job and compress liquid nitrogen or compress gaseous nitrogen. So what's going to happen is you're going to be filling the system up at some rate, and that you can control by the fill valve out there, and I'll show that in another video, all while the cryogenerators are on. So you're filling and at the same time compressing. So your goal as the operator, you and your partner, is to essentially modulate the fill valve such that you're trickling in liquid nitrogen at some rate and also compressing the gaseous nitrogen in there slightly faster, so that you're keeping the system at a safe pressure, all while continuing to fill the system up with liquid nitrogen. So your goal is to get to around 55% fill, so 55% right here, while 55% right here, all while ensuring that PT 40.02 is at 4.4 bar. So typically what's going to happen is you'll fill to around 54-55%, and the pressure will be high. It might be at like 8 or 9 bar, 10 bar maybe. Then you can stop filling and then just let the system compress back down to 4.4 bar. Once that happens, the cryogenerators will turn off, and then you will have the system at somewhere between 55 and 60% at the nominal pressure of around 4 bar or so. It's really no worries. Your goal is 55, but if you're slightly below or slightly above that, that's fine. The only things to be cautious of is that you need at least 45% to put the system into automatic pump mode, and you can have no more than 80% fill for the system to operate at all. If you go past 80%, then this whole thing will start lighting up like a Christmas tree, and you'll get alarms that basically say, hey, you have too much liquid nitrogen in there, you need to take some out before you can operate the system safely in automatic mode. Yeah, so that's pretty much it.